the hard choice creates more purchase intent than an easy choice. So let's say I would give you a candy brand and diapers and cleaners products. Which one would most of you like to see as an advertising? It's the candy product. And that is an easy choice condition. That creates relatively less purchase intent. I give you 3 cleaning products and you have to watch one of the commercials. So I give you little thumbnails and say, hey, which one of the 3 do you want to watch? Go, they're all bad. Okay, I'll take this. Once you do that, we have you mentally at a point of consent, which will probably create more purchase intent. You're more open to the advertising message at that very moment, once we create a hard choice situation before you choose to see the advertising. And so my prediction is you'll see a lot of this hard choice stuff. That means people asking you on the internet, for instance, which one of these advertisings do you want to see? And they're all pretty as bad or as good once you have that, once you have the choice. Now, of course, we start to play with new formats. In the interest of time, I spare you this. We started to produce entire television shows. We did that with UFA, with Fremantle Media. Rented an entire television studio, got in there, and we had people at home working with us through the set-top boxes. We did the first game show in which you could do call-ins by a 3G phone. So you use a standard telephone, which has a video connector, and you start having people physically blending into the television show. And these call-ins are enormously profitable today, by the way. There's a good seat there. One over there too. I'll skip this. Then we started to do chatting also on the screen, which probably you can explain much better, so I'll hop over this. And this stuff. Okay. And one of the things that will come out at the moment, we have a lot of products that revolve around television. Networking bridges, multi-room systems, IPTV receivers. All this stuff wants to be in your living room. Probably most of these systems will be hybrid systems in the end. Hybrid means that there are set-top boxes out, which on one side receive the internet, on the other side receive television. So basically any internet page can be overlaid with any television channel. Think of it this way. You get television in one part of the picture, and in the other part you can bet directly on who's going to win. Is that an innovation you think would be profitable? If you give sports junkies the possibility to use their remote control directly to bet on the result of what they're watching? Who would invest in a company that does this? Who would invest your money? Yeah, you. It's a pretty no-brainer, right? Once you get that on the remote control, you have a really interesting vehicle of generating money. And that will happen, undoubtedly. Of course, you can seamlessly integrate World Wide Web-based channels on other channel lists. You can basically integrate YouTube into standard television. And of course, Manfred will go into all this television future stuff a little more. Probably, right? Are you kidding? Now, massive multiplayer online gaming. Let's go into gaming for a little bit. Gaming has never grown that fast. It's an exponential curve that describes best the amount of people that go into massive multiplayer online gaming. Who of you plays World of Warcraft? Who of you plays a Yo game? You should. What are you playing? Okay, that's fine. Who plays Spore? Where you create little monsters? The Sims Online? Everquest? Anyone played ever Everquest? Hey, that's a pretty big industry now. It's a 500 million industry. It's an industry that's going to be as big as the television or movie industry quite soon. It's on the way there. By the way, the last James Bond movie was less expensive than the last James Bond game, and the last James Bond game had more revenues than the movie. So the movie is going to be the byproduct of the game and not the other way. This is a very big industry, and it's very innovative. Let me show you some things here. Online gaming, for the first time in 2005, was higher than offline gaming. That means you can easily integrate advertising. For the Austrians in the room, there's of course the Ski Challenge of Austria, where you can put on the back of the helmet the advertising while you're playing. So once you go online, you have all the chances of embedding advertising into the game as it comes. Of course, Germans shouldn't really talk about that, because the Germans are the least likely to play, by far. If you ask them for online gaming, they say it's as close to reality as the others say, but if they're interested, they go, no, I'm not, while everyone else seems to be interested. Now, the same is reflected in the amount of game consoles per 100 households. If you look for the United States, in about half of every household now, there's a game console, so every other household has one. For Britain, it's about 40% now. For Germany, it's 8%. So we think gaming is bad for kids. We're kind of stupid there and behave interestingly, and we have social debates about violence in gaming, while most other countries just do it. Now look for the demographics in the game. This is a study we conducted a little earlier with university. I thought you might like this. What's the average age of a player? In StarCraft was 18 years. In Everquest, which is a Sony game, one of the first really big, massive multiplayer online games in the internet, was about 26 years old. What's the average playtime per week on Everquest? 15 hours a week, or weeks, or months, or 15 hours a week, more or less? More? More? Yeah. It's about 24 hours a week, average playtime of millions of people. This is not a niche phenomenon. It's just not you playing, but there are people playing. Trust me. If you plot the average playtime of 1,500 people we did here, 13% play 0 to 10 hours, 30% 10 to 20 hours, 28% 20 to 30 hours, 15% play 30 to 40 hours a week. That's when we in Germany would call for the unions, right? 40 hours a week. 8% play 40 to 50 hours a week. Here it gets a little wacky. 3.5% 50 to 60 hours a week. About 1.5, 60 to 70 hours a week, which is by far more than sleep time. Any of this is more than work time, any of this part of the table. So is that an important thing in the lives of the people? Yes, it is. It's got to be. Now, why are they doing it? Of course, they're making friends. Top answer. They're achieving goals, making progress. They're venting and releasing stress. They're being immersed in a fantasy world, and I really like the next one. They're accumulating wealth and power. Okay. A more virtual thing, I guess.
It's only in the game.
Yeah, only in the game. Some patterns of usage. Now, daily, this is in time of day scale. So the peak time is around 9 to 10 p.m. Is that what you expected on a work day? Okay? Yeah. How does a weekend day look like, Sunday? Can you show that again?
Earlier.
Flat?
No, the peak earlier.
Peak is earlier.
More flat.
More flat?
Yeah.
Less flat?
More flat.
More flat. Good point. That's a weekend day. Now, weekly. What's the most used day of the month, of the week? Monday?
Or Friday.
Friday?
Gaming.
Yeah.
Sunday, I would say.
Sunday? We have 3 answers now. You need consultants like me. You definitely need consultants. Okay, Sunday, Monday, or what was that? Sunday, Monday, and Friday. Who's for Friday? Who likes Friday? Who likes Monday? Who likes Sunday? Okay, you think it's Sunday. You need consultants. What's the least used day of the week?
Saturday.
Saturday? Saturday least used? Monday least used. Okay. Who thinks Saturday is the least used day of the week? Who thinks Monday is the least used day of the week? Okay, you have no clue, right? Good. Of course, Monday is the most used day of the week. And Saturday and Friday are by far the least used days of the week. Your assumption, if I may say that, was these are nerds. These are total idiots, you know. They have their mattresses next to the computers. They don't have a girlfriend. But they have beer cans sitting around the floor everywhere and chips and stuff. You know, that was the assumption, that's the mental picture you have. And of course, on a Saturday and on a Friday, they do nothing but play. No. And you should have had a clue by the 20,000 scale here, the 23,000 scale, but it's kind of like that. Of course, this on a Saturday and Sunday happens on a lower level.